Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome to RollerCoaster Tycoon Adventures. So I never really played the last RollerCoaster Tycoon World, I think it was called, game. I never did it, it looked awful. It had so much potential. I mean, with the brief history of the RollerCoaster Tycoon franchise, basically RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, which was the last sort of proper game that was released, was actually made by a lot of the same people that made Planet Coaster. So when Planet Coaster was announced and RollerCoaster Tycoon World was announced, it was quite a good time for these kind of games, and the initial screenshots of RollerCoaster Tycoon World looked really good, and then we got a piece of shit. So yeah, this is a new title that they've just released. I think it's using the same engine or the same style as RollerCoaster Tycoon World. It's developed by the same people, and it is still kind of owned by Atari. So I'm going to try and go into this with a fresh head and unbiased opinion, and I'm going to try my hardest to do an honest review of this game. I'm not going to try and compare it as much to Planet Coaster or Parkitect or anything like that. I'm just going to go in and see what it's got to offer and what we can do with it. I was given a key to this game, so I haven't paid for it. I was given this key, so I just wanted to make that very clear from the start, but that won't skew my review of the game. But I just wanted to mention. So let's go in and have a look. Okay, so straight off the bat, we can see that there is a tutorial, which I don't think we're going to bother going through. Adventure, which I'm guessing is the main reason for this game. Fulfill your destiny and become a true tycoon. Build a park from the ground up and make decisions that affect the outcome of your story. So that's probably what we're going to go through, just to see what happens in the game. Scenario, there's the play a variety of parks and complete short challenges before the timer runs out. And Sandbox, which I did have a quick look in yesterday, just to get the basics of pathing and putting rides and things down. The actual UI itself is quite clunky, and the camera controls are a bit dodgy, but we'll work with it. So yeah, we're gonna try adventure, I think. So yeah, that's where we'll begin. Okay, so we're gonna start a brand new save, adventure 1, and let's see what happens. So select a map to start. So these are, I'm guessing, the 4 different biomes. Is there only 4? Yeah, so flowery forest, inspiring island, marvelous moon, and calming canyon. I'm thinking maybe the island one would be nice. Beaches, calm water, tropical paradise. You can't go wrong with a tropical paradise story. Now on these pictures, it actually looks quite good, doesn't it? Then these screenshots behind. Let's go inspiring island. Okay, new hire. The owner of a derelict amusement park sold his now vacant property to you for next to nothing. You seized the opportunity. Committed to bringing this park back to life, the catch, Bernard, the failed park's financial advisor, the only person you know who's qualified to assist you. He also, unsurprisingly, comes cheap. Will you prove all the skeptics wrong and build a tycoon empire? That's up to you. Okay. It's a bit blurry, everything's a bit blurry. Like this load screen here is not the highest of quality. Even the logo look has got a bit of... Okay, I'm trying to stay positive, so we'll stay positive. My original plan was to do this game as a April Fool's joke, but I didn't think that was fair. And I know it's been done in the past as well, so I thought, no, let's just come in and have a look properly. Right. So this is the space we've got. I'm guessing you can buy different zones, different areas. Okay. It's all backwards, the camera angle. Everything's backwards with this. I remember this was the issue I had yesterday. Is even if you turn off the inverting, it doesn't seem to do anything. At least it didn't yesterday. Yeah, it doesn't work. Everything's just inverted weirdly. Right. You're gonna have to ignore the camera angles because it just doesn't work. So that aside, let's have a look. So people are just spawning there, which I'm guessing they go through there. I don't know. So let's put in some terrain. I'm guessing boardwalk is what we've got. Now weirdly the pathing's not awful in this. I mean, I know it looks quite awful. It's weird that rubbish just spawns and peeps seem to disappear when you do path, but other than that it's not awful. Street lamps and stuff just kind of appear. Oh, I need to sort out these controls. Okay, that's kind of better. That just doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make sense to me, this. Yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm trying my hardest game. Come on. Right, decorations. Now, this is where some of the stuff does come into its own, if I'm being honest. Because there's some... Oh, at least there were in the other game. There were some, like, big... Oh, yeah, these things. Like, massive, big set pieces that you can put in. They're all locked in this, but in Sandbox, I never played with some of these yesterday. And they're not awful, if I'm being honest. They're not, like, these temples, like... It's not that bad. Like, some of the stuff's quite good. The only problem is it's all very grid-based like this. Look, you can't sort of go... Or at least not that I've found yet. You can't sort of go in between, which is annoying. So let's add some bits of theming in, just here, just so we can have a look how it looks. See, it doesn't look awful, does it? It kind of fits alright. It does take you off the screen you're on every time, which is a bit annoying. Tiki hut, let's put that over here. Okay. Let's try and figure out water. I want a body of water here. Let's see how we can do that. Lake. Is it just... Oh, okay. That's not... Again, it's not awful the way it does that. God, this camera is poor. You can't do what you want to do with it. Okay, that's that. Let's try and put that boat on it, depending how big it was. Oh. So what, you can't have stuff over the train, or... Okay, now this is the thing that's annoying. What? Why? I'm trying. I'm really trying to make this work, but okay, well, so how do I get rid of this then? Clay? I don't know how to get rid of this. F. Right. Well, right, okay, let's keep going. See what else we've got. So Skull Rock, which again, putting that in that would be nice, but I don't think that's going to let me do it. So we've got barrels. See, there's now, like I was saying, this sort of stuff is quite good. They put a lot of work into these, and there's quite a lot to choose from, like big trees and stuff. Like, let's put that at the end of here. That can be like the little weenie as you come in. I don't know about bins and stuff. Where do we get bins from? Oh, what's this? New research. I don't know how this works, to be honest. Little plot of land. Yep. Oh, so this as I get through. Right, I don't know what's going on. So, yeah, how do I do bins and stuff? Oh, so in terms of the actual like terrain heights, that's all you can do. Is it just flat? Is there no? Sort of a bit. It's just a bit there, isn't it? Really. Okay, no mind. We can play with that. Yeah, any bins? Where are bins? I don't know what they'd be under. Services. Utilities. Oh, janitor. So we do need a janitor then, do we? So what are these little janitor huts? Okay. Alright, well let's put that there. We'll have to do like a staff path can be this, I guess. Just gonna link up to there, like that. Okay. I mean I know it's probably gonna be people are gonna need to go up there, but yeah, whatever. Right, services, what else do we need? Ride maintenance. And bathrooms can just fit in there, I suppose. Okay, now, I'm not a big fan of them. They're a bit garish, but that's fine. Well, what does this do? R open. This park entrance is surprisingly cheap. Well, there's nothing in the park. Okay, let's put in a ride here, shall we? See how rides work. Okay, we don't have any rides. Requires research. But we have literally no rides. There's a twister. Okay, how do we research? Junior ride, 21 days. Okay, I think that's right. I've not got much money, so how much? I can't even afford anything. Maybe I shouldn't have put those things in yet. Let's put the entrance price up a bit then. Put up to 5. Yeah. Oh my god, it's closed. Jesus. Can I take loans or anything? Nope, no loans. There's definitely more cars in the car park than guests in my park. I think I probably shouldn't have put this train and stuff in and theming. Let's sell some stuff. How do we sell it? No, sell. Yeah, there we go. Right. Let's put in a ride. Oh god, it's huge. There. Okay, that'll do. How do we do queues and stuff? Oh wait, let's spin it around. Rotate it to there, yep. Do I just put a path? Do I not have to do queues? There's people already in it. Okay. Paths. Okay. 20. 21. Well, at least it tells you what's good value and stuff. It's not really a true simulation, is it? Because it just constantly goes. People just disappear. I'm trying. I really am trying. So it does stop, but do people get out? It doesn't. They just stay in. Okay. Let's carry on. Right. No, not beige. Move on. Boardwalk. Let's go around this tree. Give ourselves a little entrance area. Nobody in the park. Oh, they'd go when you. Oh, that's another thing. Why did they disappear when you're using paths? Why? Why does that happen? Okay, none of the coasters are unlocked, so we can't use them. I thought I was researching a ride. That's not finished yet. Oh no, it's almost done. Okay. What do these do then? Water gun. What happens with that? Is that people just squirt each other with it? I don't understand what that is. Does it tell me what it is? Fun shooting game for 2 players. Okay. Ah, merry-go-round. There we go. We've got it. Ah, that kind of looks okay, I suppose. It's 3 wide, so it doesn't fit anywhere, does it? That's annoying. Alright, we'll go over here then. Okay, new Discovery Junior. Let's do a family this time. 21 days. Not enough coins. Okay, so it costs so much money. How are you meant to get money in this? Because everything's... So it's cost 7,000 to do anything research-wise, and I'm only making about 20 coins from entrance fee. Right, very cheap. Let's move this up a bit. Good value. So I'm making 8 coins. This is not going to work, is it? Right, sell you. Because theming is obviously not what we want to do in this park, is it? You can move down here somewhere. You go to there. Can I change the price of this? 16. Can I charge for toilets? Nope. Go up one more, I suppose. Need a bit of cleaning. Entertainers. I don't. This is just clunky. Is it? I'm trying my hardest here. Pirate entertainer. I mean, I can fit. Sorry, panda entertainer. I can fit one in, but look at the bloody size of it. Can I go here? No. Let's just put you there then. See, why does it need a little house? I'll just look at the textures on it. I'm really trying. I really am. I just don't see the appeal of the game. I'm being. What is the point? It's not a proper simulation. What's this here? Sorry about that. I'm not even gonna edit that out. Should we just spin time on? Oh, so it's like a monthly money thing then, is it? Pardon me. Should we put an arcade in? Not even a proper arcade, it's just some machines. Oh my god, it's making me sneeze, I'm that angry. Can you even do... You can't even do buildings, can you? In fact, hold on a minute. There isn't a building thing. There's literally nothing to build. So you can't even do like a main street or anything. Or am I really not just finding it? Oh, restaurants. I forgot about these. Let's put some food in there. lemonade there. See, these carts I quite like, actually. This is what I mean. Bits of it I can deal with. Like, I like the carts. I like these ideas of having like side games, arcade and stuff. I like that. I like the big bits of theming. But there's no simulation there because the people just appear. They're not doing anything, are they? They're just walking around. They don't go on the rides. They don't interact with anything. It's the same non-moving NPCs in here, look. I just don't get what they were trying to achieve with this. It's got flashes of brilliance, but they're just executed so badly. It's like the way that there's nobody stood there using it. And like these kind of stalls, I quite like them. Like the actual theming on these, I quite like. I like the idea of those stalls. Like, I wish we had them in Planet Coaster. Popcorn store, these sort of things, I like them. I like the option. And you've got the bigger stands, and then you've got the proper restaurants. I like that. But give me the ability to build buildings, sort out the graphics, sort out the simulation aspect of things, and I don't know. Right, what's this? You and your financial advisor Bernard are brainstorming ways to attract visitors to your brand new park. Offering a season pass could turn people into long-term customers, assuming it's worth their money. Bernard is sceptical and thinks you should hedge your bets and hire a group of sign flippers to promote the park. Well, at the moment, I don't think a season pass would be good. I mean, we've got a carousel and an octopus. Would you want to come back to that more than once a year? But I think in the long run, that it does make sense. So, season pass. The gamut pays off, and the season pass works beautifully. Happy customers. It was just like a guess feature, isn't it? So 100. So at least it's got little things. I feel safe in these rides. Okay. We've got £7,000. Let's do some more research. Let's do how much it costs for family. Let's do a thrill or a family. Is that how that works? Yep. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Is this still too cheap? Can I put it up again? 10 will do us, I suppose. Okay. Can't really afford much else, if I'm being honest. So let's spin this on again and get a bit of cash and see what happens, and maybe put another ride in over here. I mean, I don't see us filling this realistically. How much do these cost? Is that on permits? I know that's this thing. I don't understand what any of this means, because it says we've completed this, but we haven't unlocked anything. Or is it telling me it's just new stuff I can research when you get to that level, possibly? But it's so expensive to research for anything. I just don't think you can ever really do that. Oh, right, hold on. We've got a new thrill ride. What did we get? Drop tower. Oh, okay, that'll be nice. Okay, let's put that in. Let's put that there. Okay, that looks quite nice. You know, it's better than nothing kind of way. Okay, done. Drop. Was that this ride that made that noise? Or was it just that guy being unhappy? Okay, no, it was that. Alright. How much is that? How much are we charging for it? Good value. Wow, people get really angry if you put too much, don't they? Everything's shot down then. It's very instant, isn't it? Okay, right, let's keep researching. We're making money now. Let's do Family Thrill again. 7,000. And spend time on and see what happens. I think this is probably the way forward with this game, isn't it? Just move time on and research and keep putting down rides. You can't. I wish you could do buildings. There's certain things I can live with, but not being able to do buildings is a bit much, unless I'm missing it somewhere. But there isn't a build menu, is there? And I don't remember seeing it in Sandbox either, thinking back now, which is a bit of a shame. Right, that's nearly done. What's it going to be? A circus. Okay. How big's that? It's not too bad actually. Let's put that over here. So go up that way, I suppose. Make a little boardwalk. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. Like I say, alright. Review time. So, like I mentioned, certain bits. Oh, go away. Certain bits I like. So I like the big bits of theming. I think they're done really well. Where are we in this one? These things, I like them. These temples and stuff. I think it's done well. I'll be honest. I like that. I actually really like it. I like the concept and like the idea of it. I think they look really good. Okay. I'm not seeing this relating to anything what people are saying though. Like, oh, I like the theming. Maybe it does. I haven't seen that yet. But I really like that. I like the concept of having arcades and shooting games and things like that. I like the idea. Broken ride. Okay, we've got a mechanic, didn't we? Do I have to select him? Oh no, he's there. I can go to it. Yeah, so I like the concept of that. I like the little stores that you have differences. That you've got the oh, there's shops as well. I can't believe we forgot about these. Yeah, so I do like certain bits of it. That you've got services where you've got shops. I like that you've got stands. I like that you've got bistros and things like that. That I do like. But let me put them in a building. Let's see the simulation of people getting on the rides and off the ride and things like that. Because it just, like the carousel, there's not even anybody on that. I don't think. Oh, there are little people. Okay, there are some people on it. But where's the queue lines? Where's the entrance and exits? It's as if they've took RollerCoaster Tycoon from what 20 years ago and scaled it back. I mean, I don't know if RollerCoaster Tycoon World was as basic as this, whether this is just a bit of a more anybody can play it kind of game, but I can't imagine it's much different. I really can't. So as much as I've tried and I've come to this with a fresh head and a fresh review, and I'm trying not to be too biased, it's not great. It's really not great. The sound design's not very good. There's no, where's the audio? Like, there's nothing. There's no animation on the people. It needs a lot of work. It's not the quality of the RollerCoaster Tycoon brand for me. This is an embarrassment to Chris Sawyer, who invented this franchise. And he must be so sad to see this is what's become of it. And like I said, I've tried to give this an honest review and try to play it as best as I can, but until all the issues are sorted out with the actual functionality and the execution of the game, it's a dead franchise as far as I'm concerned. Planet Coaster got it right. Obviously there's still issues. It's not perfect. There were problems with Planet Coaster, but you can tell there's passion there. I don't see any passion in this. Like, other than there's obviously some talented artists who have worked on some of these sort of things, but it's all so basic. There's no texture to anything. Everything's just so there, and it's sad to see what's happened to the RollerCoaster Tycoon brand. It really is sad, and no disrespect, but I just don't think this current development team, whoever has put all this together, I just don't think it's the right game for them. I think it needs a fresh team to work on this. It's the only thing that can improve. So I've had a few more minutes play. I've unlocked a few more things like haunted house, this kick flip zipper thing, and just a few bits really. And what else have we done? More whack-a-mole. So I don't know. I'm going to sum it up now. I think there's potential here for anybody who's never played a RollerCoaster Tycoon game before, and for a kid who might be into this sort of thing. You might like it. You might enjoy it. Someone who knows the series and played other games, there's not enough substance to it, unfortunately. It is very basic, with some little touches that are nice, a few redeeming features, but there isn't enough there for me to sink my teeth into, I'm afraid. So, like I said, I feel some people would be into this, but it's not for me, I'm afraid. So I just feel it needs a fresh set of eyes taking over the franchise, if I'm being completely honest. And I think it needs just a complete reworking. Scrap this engine, scrap this art style, and start fresh. Unfortunately, is my review. So I've tried. I've come in with a fresh set of eyes. Honestly, trying to do as fair a review as I can do on this game, and that is my summary. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to give us a like down below, subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all of the content, and fancy having a chat, head over to Twitter or Discord, and if you want to help us out, you can do that by going to the Patreon page. But for now, guys, thank you ever so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.